evening, everyone. Hi, Mel. Hi, Amjad. Hi, Tracy, if you're still here. So, how is everybody this evening, this afternoon, wherever you are? How are you, Mel? Hope you're doing good. I'm just there you go. I've just pinned the link. Still only a few in. Come here. Be gone tomorrow. Here today, gone tomorrow. My hair done. I'm having. I know it's only Saturday. I mean, it's Thursday tomorrow. That's some of that tart and that ice cream tonight, Amjad. Oh, my. Hi, Bria. But I think it were a bit much. I think Chris went a bit gung-ho with everything. So, yeah, absolutely gorgeous. Oh, hi, Johnny. Oh, Tracy, absolutely gorgeous. I think Chris went a bit over the top with it. Let's just say, Tracy. Oh, I don't know. It's the ice cream, but ooh, I ain't got belly ache. Hey, Danny, doody doll then. Love shack, Johnny. Very, very big hit. I'll tell you that much, Tracy. So, did you make Keena a milkshake with it, Tracy? Did you had any of the ice cream? Of course, Mel. Thank you very much. I think he's going out with Drone on Saturday, and he says he might do a TikTok live. Oh, it's a bum ache, isn't it, Bria? When you get a new phone and you've got to make sure all. I know. I think that's why I've got stomach ache, Johnny. Oh, I think yeah. I think you did. None of us could finish it off. And then think of the chocolate orange ice cream on top of that. I'm gonna say I don't know whether it's ice cream that's giving me a bellyache or I know. It did last time, Mamjad. Gonna be funny not seeing you here, if you know what I mean. Sorry if I can't see what you're putting because someone's mind at that way on the last one. Well, you see, last night, Mel, I did a chocolate orange themed bake, and I made 3 things. I made chocolate orange brownies, and then I did a ice cream, and then I did a no bake tart.
I know. tomorrow.
It is. It is. You know, and I mean, just on its own, Tracy, it's filling. But then Chris went a bit trigger happy with ice cream and all. So, yeah, it's still up there. Mel, it. Well, last night I did the. I made the brownies first, and then I made the ice cream, and then I made the no bake tart. You know, chocolate orange overload. But very, very nice. And also at the bottom where I did the ice cream, I did a little bit of a, well, it were in with a recipe how to make a milkshake with the ice cream, if you know what I mean. So, very nice. Brownie and ice cream. Ooh. See, we had some of the tart and the ice cream. We had some brownies this morning and then saved the tart for dessert and ice cream as well. I'll see you in about an hour then, Johnny.
Look at me. Look at me.
But I did I had a no, not a notification, but that the Leeds United and the Sheffield United fixtures, you know, when they play Sheffield United, and it were ticket prices, so I did send it to Stuart, but that's just for, you know, a local derby, let's just say. And no, Chris ain't watching it, Johnny. Is
noting that. Is it cup play?
Oh dear.
There's Billy riding circles like a bunny rideabout boy. What are you doing? Go give me.
Well, you see, this is the thing, Tracy. You know, we decided like what time we were having tea, and then Chris always gets it out, probably, I don't know, about an hour before we have his tea. So yeah, and it's just melted right, you know, just, you know, easy. Oh, hello. Hey?
It doesn't take that long.
Has it does it fire up a lot quicker with Ethernet cable in it?
Yeah.
Okay, then, Amjad.
Ethernet.
Ethernet. No.
Hey, Jeanette, I'm tough. I can take it. Hello, Mr. 45-degree angle.
They did start watching the match, and then when they got
2-0. 2-0.
Hi, Tommy.
2-0 so far.
Yeah. But, yeah, I turned it off after that.
I am here. Yeah.
How
the
did
car
you
performed impeccably today.
I was going to say, how did you trip out?
An hour and 18 minutes to get there because of traffic. An hour and 7 minutes up way back. Boom! He shot down that motorway.
Did you go and have a look round the auction house then? Did you have a...
Spent £5. Spent £5. I got another, do you know, like I've got the box brownies, all the different sizes, cameras.
Yeah.
I've got the right big one.
Ah. I knew you probably wouldn't be able to resist if you've got, you know...
Got my box of carts.
Your buildings.
No, the cards. Look.
Oh, yeah. They're bigger than what I
Obviously-
expected.
Yeah, I'm thinking. This is
I mean,
the one down
when
it is
you look at
absolutely
the
brilliant.
photograph, they don't look that big, you know what I mean?
Seen that one? That's an actual roller.
Uh,
You know that you pull along.
yeah.
It weighs a ton. It's made out of brass. Look.
We'll say that the photographs don't do it justice, do they? Because I
I
thought
mean,
they were,
that is really heavy.
I thought they were going to be like little dinky things.
Yeah, no,
like
look.
this.
That's like a wagon one.
Tommy says, "Did you have any problems at passport control, Johnny?"
Oh no, fine.
But you see, he had to go and pick them up because the drinking glasses that he got
The
to go
Jaguar.
pick 'em up. Ooh.
It's a gold one now. Yeah, the spare wheels. I'm thinking of making little planters out of these.
Ooh.
Making it look like a train.
Yeah.
But that's amazing. That is literally solid metal, heavy brass.
Yeah. The pictures don't do them justice, Johnny.
What?
You know what I mean?
They were a quid. Everything's a quid, though. That's a problem. So when you add the £2 commission plus 22% on anything over £10, it gets a bit pricey.
That's it. Bria says she's got an old box camera, not a brownie. It don't work, but it's more for look. Yeah.
Oh Jesus Christ! I've got fucking hundreds of them. Well, not hundreds, but a lot. They're up there on my camera. The one I got today is so I'm on wheels. So it's all... That's the one I got today.
Perfect for rolling them in, rolling a mini garden. Very nice.
£5.
It's a big old thing, isn't it?
Yeah, compared to hang on. Go on, I'll whip my blanket off a minute.
Be brave.
Let me shut my smallest box brownie would be. That's a little one. Yeah, there's a bit of a size difference. Look, this is a box brownie mini, and that's a full size box brownie.
A lot different.
That's a junior box brownie.
Hi, partners.
Yeah, we're good to see Richard as well. I mean, look, I've got the quite as they come along a bit, they developed on a little bit. Look at that for a box brownie. Look at that one.
I have messaged him, Tracy, to make sure.
Well, they started coming along a bit after that, and they were making them a bit more robust. Yeah, they're in my museum.
Johnny's starting his. Hey, this is no word of a lie.
Look at them ones.
I kid you not. I kid you not. There's a poo museum, and it's closing to go on tour.
I think you're full of shit.
I kid you not.
Nothing surprises me anymore, do you?
And I'm thinking, what? The actual...
Well, they've been caught out, haven't they? They've been giving migrants, buying migrants PS fucking players and giving them football tickets and fucking all sorts.
Honest to
Talk
God.
about taking a piss. Some of my people were, you know, Chris would know the price of bloody tickets for football matches. And they're getting them for now.
Bria says, I saw that. I bet it's got some right shit reviews. They want to walk around a museum, shit in different forms. Or
I bet it'd all say made in China on it.
I thought, you've got to be kidding me. A museum full of shit. And they're closing the actual museum where it is and taking it on tour. Now that'll go down like a ton of lead bricks.
There's me other two little new ones.
Oh,
Aren't the little lab? Look,
I don't know
they're
where
Wade
it's
Pottery, those two, Jeanette.
Wade
That big one
Pottery.
there's Wade. That one's Wade. And that one's Wade. Uh-oh, Jeanette's going to price them up.
No,
I paid two.
I'm trying to have a look at that.
I paid £2 each for those little ones.
We're it on Facebook, Bria.
Ooh. You have to do the shopkeeper's chafe. Oh, and they had a nice big ship, you know, in a display cabinet earlier at the Darwin auction.
Yeah.
Up in Antique Centre. So it's not as big as mine.
That's the headlines. Look, National Poo Museum shuts for a year to go on tour.
Mm.
And that's a sample.
I know how much you are. I'm only joking. Worth about 20 quid each.
Who wants to see shit
Yeah,
floating
my boat's a
about
bit bigger than this.
in like an orb thing? Oh dear me. You know, it's
Hey, try this partner. He's going to start doing 2 auctions Monday, Tuesday, then pound auction thing, and then 2 general at end of each week because they've got that much stuff, do you know? Literally. Well, Richard went with me earlier. They just literally stacked at ceiling with stuff.
Apparently, the Poo Museum is at Sandown Barracks.
Mm. I thought it might have been at Flush Dyke. You're not wrong there, Pat. I know. I'm not doing 2 auctions on a Monday and 2 on a Thursday. I can't afford one. There's only one thing at the next auction that I want. At the general auction tomorrow, Jeanette.
General?
Yeah. And it's a Jaguar keyring in a box.
I'm going to say that's not a
you know,
is it?
When you used to buy a Jaguar, you get 2 keys in a fancy box. You know, with Jaguar logo and the proper emblem on them. Well, they're selling one, but there's only 1 key in the box. So I'm hoping it will go cheap. Proper Jaguar keyring that you get when you're a new owner. It look nice on my keyring. Next to me flashing dog. Keenan went, what should I do with this? I can't have it on my school bag. I said, no point putting it on the dog.
I've just seen that. We're taking a break. Supposed to pretend dog to know where it is.
Yeah, but dog doesn't know where he is, so what's looking like him up? But imagine on there, proper Jaguar keyring on it as well.
No.
Next to a Jaguar key.
I'm going
to say willing to go to £9, no more.
You might have to take a few off there, Johnny. You'll be weighing you down soon.
I haven't put a bid in yet. It's lot number 38. So I don't have to wait long. I'm supposed to have 2 keys, but obviously the owner that got the Jaguar.
Priya says is the Epispot Museum.
I'd hate to go to the Pampers one. You don't want a Pampers museum, do you? Oh no. Tracy changes enough asses, she don't need a bloody Pampers museum. We've got one, it's a really
Hey up. You know, I
they emptied them Monday.
I don't do that now.
They emptied them on Monday.
What did you say? Lot number
38. She's logged in as well.
Oh, that's a nice ring. First on list. Sterling silver marcasite ring with central stone. Oh, it's starting price £10.
Oh, Aga Khan the third, or is that the fifth or the third? Can't remember which way you put the eye. Have you got it set up now so you can log in on that?
No.
You're just looking at catalogue. It's number 38 anyway. Oh, the 4th. Yeah, because if you put the I first, you take it off V, which is 5, isn't it? So yeah, 4. I've been at school for a while.
Because
Yeah, I
it's
said to him, I really like the key in it. He went, oh, most people go for the boxes with those. So, well, keep the box. Keep it. I showed him this big boat I've got up on here as well. It's worth a few quid.
Tomorrow. That's why it's advertising it. Tomorrow's. It says Thursday 6th.
Yeah, it's tomorrow's auction. Yeah.
Collectible coins, antiques, and collectibles. Is that the one?
Yeah. It's lot 38. It's ingrained in my mind. It's the only thing I'm looking for. I've looked through catalogue. I'm not interested in that else. Oh, I got Tracy loads of silicon molds earlier.
Ooh, original Jaguar presentation box with one original keyring.
I want that keyring. I said you could keep the box, but it says no, it's going in the auction.
They've got a selection of Matchbox toys as well.
Oh, there's quite a few cars on that one too. This is a proper, is it Corgi? No, this is a dinky toy Jaguar E-Type.
That's what you wanting, innit?
Yeah, that's the only thing I'm going to bid on. I've got to £9.
Hi, Gary. How are you?
After that, that's 22% commission on top. That was a squid, that. Look, bonnet lifts up. Quite heavy. My other stuff should be here tomorrow. Remember, the other lot hasn't arrived yet.
Hasn't it? That keyring.
Oh, listen. When I got out the car, that Sandra, the ladies, the couple that own the company, I got out and I went, hello, Sandra. She went, are you Jonathan? I went, yes. She went, oh, come and give us a cuddle. I've been talking to them that long. And I said, are you sure? She went, oh, I'm a cuddler, me. I said, well, so am I, but I didn't want to, scare you away. You don't have many customers that you get a hug from, do you? From the place. They're a lovely couple. I see what Richard meant. Downstairs won't open because cafe was shut, but the top stairs I had a good look round. I said to Richard jokingly, let's see what I can get for a £5. 2 minutes later, I found that camera for a £5. And then Richard, the guy's called Richard as well. He said, oh, I hope you brought your wallet. I said, it's bloody empty, mate.
Hey up, Bria. Medieval piss pot.
Is that what it says?
Yeah.
Is that on the auction?
No, where?
It's gonna bloody say. I didn't see that one. Might put a bid in.
Hello, how are we doing?
If they have a piss pot sale, then are you going to buy a piss pot then?
Oh, they had a slow closed toilet seat.
Hi, Richard.
Hello, Richard. Good to see you.
How's it going, Johnny?
An hour and 7 minutes on way back.
Oh, that's good going.
Doing a bit of beans when I got on motorway. We're pretty quiet on way back. I cruise controlled it all the way back.
Cruise controlled it. Hello, Bria. Hello, Gary. Hello, Partnest. Hello,
Get that
Tracy.
relaxed with cruise control. You're tempted to let go of the steering wheel.
Tracy, that thing you made is absolutely yummy.
Which
Yeah, I
one?
had a bit of it earlier.
I had a bit of each, the brownie and the other one.
No baked tart.
That's it, yeah.
We had some for tea, and I had some of that ice cream, and my stomach is killing
Tracy
me.
cut a big wedge off the end and put it in a tub for him.
Oh yeah, it'll take me it'll last me a few days with that, that's for sure.
I got a bit of sugar. I had it with the ice cream as well, so I had a bit of a sugar overload.
that.
No, I think that's what's happening with me, Johnny.
Yeah, I'm going to make these into little planters, these, Richard.
That's a 17th century piss pot lid.
On fire.
And when I got that one home, Richard, that is solid brass.
No, it says auction curiosities.
Ah,
That's
Look at that.
actually solid brass, Richard.
just the brass
Really?
itself would be worth more than £1.
I said to Johnny, though, the pictures that he's shown us don't do it justice. Because
I mean, I need to put the wheel back on that, but look at workmanship that's gone into making that.
They only look dinky on them pictures, though.
Hello, Tommy. I didn't know you were in here. How are we doing?
You remember the old days where your nan used to have like a shire off and it used to have a thing on the back? Barrel kind of thing.
Like 3 barrels on the back.
I mean, the workmanship in that's.
Yeah. Oh,
I
yeah.
think this is a bit too young for that kind of thing. It will like a Potshire horse. It's got reins and everything on it, and then it will like 3 barrels on back yeah.
Tracy was like, oh, I do like these molds, but they could have washed them. It's just a busy place. Look. Time for washing your mold.
Never mind.
I've washed them for an hour anyway. A good 20 of them, all different ones. So do you know, say she does a cake or something?
Yeah.
She'll be able to do loads of all the little decorations in there.
Yeah.
Because from tiny love hearts right up to the big roses that you have on wedding cakes, got all them.
Yeah.
Then she's got a proper thermometer now for checking stuff as well.
I've had one. I've never used it. It's one of them it's like a, you know, like them flick now. It flicks out like a probe. And you just, you know, it's digital.
Yeah, the glasses are in the house. We've been putting those little model things together. Little church things in there. I was building a mansion, I've half built it, and Kinder built the church in about 5 minutes. I'm saying, well, where's Gary's door? There's one on this picture. It's all there, but I just haven't put it together yet. It's like Unilink stuff, you just link it all together.
So it's easy enough to.
For 1952, them, you know, I looked them up. That's older than my mum. There's 70-year-old, those plastic toys. My mum was born in 54, these are 52. You could buy a whole village, you could build a whole little town.
Yes, to build
and it actually says on the box, if you wish to purchase more of this set, contact your local toy supplier. Where you actually went to a proper toy shop and
you'd be able to build a little village inside your hole.
I don't know. I've looked them up, about 30 quid each. Those houses. I paid £1 each, but I think they're quite hard to get hold of.
Source. Ashley, you know where to get them from.
Keena's like that with box. Whoa, the box can be worth a lot of money, you know. Go steady. Box stuff in it, Richard.
Yeah.
It's always worth more if it's still in the box.
Correct.
That's it. No matter whether it's a toy or whatever.
Because they used to make a lot of effort with the boxes as well, didn't they? They used to have some cool pictures up front of them.
Everything is better if it's still in its box.
Yeah.
Ask Ken. That's why I never got Barbie pregnant, because you come in a different box.
Yeah, that's it, Gary.
It's an old joke, but it's a good one. Yeah, my wheel fell off my wagon, so I've got something.
Well, you know the songs.
If
3
anybody can
wheels
fix
on
it, it's
my
me. If you look,
wagon.
the little dowel split, look, that's why it's come off at the end.
You know, you can recite the 3 wheels on my wagon song. And it's
Well, what I'll
true.
do is I'll just clamp it, glue it, and then it'll just go
You've
back on.
only got 3 wheels on your wagon.
Well, I've fallen off the wagon a few times. No, I haven't actually, because I'm not even a drinker. Well, I am. I get pissed easy enough. Yeah, they're cool. And like I said before, it was £1.
Can't grumble at that,
The
Johnny.
glasses are all right, aren't they, Richard?
Yeah. Yeah, for that price, bloody hell.
If summer comes, we've got all colourful glasses. £2 a box. I left 1 box so somebody else could have some. 3 boxes.
Can't you?
They're good size, the half-pint ones. You get pissed on them ones.
Now, if you have a party, Johnny, you know, everybody's got.
It's nice to have all matching glasses and that when you have a little party and that. I'll give you a beaker, Elizabeth. Don't be touching it with the hand-painted periwinkles.
That's it, yeah.
Imagine you find it. I'm going to start work on that cabinet this week.
Hello,
Hello,
You
Tim.
there's a bare wall in our living room, and I think that cabinet I've got, that Art Deco one, would look nice across that wall. It needs painting though.
Yeah, I'm going to say, are you going on to the restoration project?
I'm going to put it. No, I'm going to make it look modernish as well. I'm going to do the top of it black. I'm just going to lightly sand it and do it gently black, and then wipe it off, so it's got the stain of the black on top.
Yeah.
And I'm just going to do it grey down the sides and that glittery grey in the bottom bit.
Ooh.
Then if I light up the shelves as well, and it's got that Art Deco twirl thing on the back of the glass.
Yeah.
So I think that look nice, and bring some of my cameras back in and have them all lit up in that cabinet.
Got it all worked out.
Safety gate, and then put a safety gate around it for kids.
Hello, Amjad. How we doing? That's my favourite YouTube nephew doing.
I've got no beers. No, nothing. I'm not having vodka. Not on a Wednesday.
He's off to Pakistan on Saturday.
Bloody hell.
His brother's wedding. Tell you, Amjad's going to be next.
Yeah.
I'm off to Yorkistan tomorrow.
What?
Yorkistan, York. Got to drop Tracy, haven't I? The inducing baby tomorrow.
Oh, yeah. Forgot about that. It's reminded me this afternoon.
Said, well, look, love, if it's too late, you better take a fucking sleeping bag as well.
Hey, when they induce you, Johnny, it's not a, instant process.
No. One for hours.
So I'll be there for 2 o'clock. Well, Keena comes out at 4, so that gives me time just to turn around and come straight back. It's 37 minutes away, the hospital.
Well, I mean, even if they put crochet hook up and break the waters, I mean, it's not, you know what I mean? I were in labour, but my waters hadn't broke. But as soon as they prodded me, that's it.
I had to technically explain bringing on a pregnancy to Keena.
What? Yeah, to explain.
How did they bring it on? It says, well, they bust the bag that's around the baby. Now, how did they do that? Up your bum? I went, no, up your foot. Ow! I'm not having kids.
Just explain it's like a crochet hook with a hook thing on end, Johnny.
She went up the foo-foo.
Well, you see, this is the thing, Johnny. She's at that age where she's very, you know what I mean? She likes to know
fucking everything.
Yeah. Well, you know what I mean? You know, you can't just say to Keena, well, they're starting her off, because she don't know, you know, she wants to know the process.
And then she went, what did they use? Said a finger. I said, I don't think they use a finger, love. I said, it's a bit more medical than that. She went, what, a stick? She went, what, a stick?
Stick. Well, you know, just a very large crochet in.
I said, I'm stopping this conversation here. Ask your mum.
What you say? That's your mum's field, not mine.
Then she went, how old would you feel then, Dad, if I had a baby? I said, be a great granddad. Shut up. No chance.
not for many years.
I said that with Anna.
Yeah,
no, I'm not.
inquisitive.
I'm a bit more
Gary, that's
that way. No.
But yeah.
Remember, this is my first rodeo. I've done this before.
Oh dear.
That's why they annoyed me asking me for a medical, cheeky twice.
But yeah, you know what I mean.
And that is very cheeky because my mum's done it for years, and my mum's got a lot of medical issues. Cheeky twat.
I can't get over. She says, "What do they do? Poke you with a stick?"
So, no, I'm not answering these questions. I'm not qualified. So all I know, in less than 24 hours, there's going to be another baby.
Hopefully. Might decide, no, I'm not coming out. I'm staying put.
Well, it's a keen again. It's going to arrive fucking late either way. It's a day overdue now. She was talking to her. She went, have you had any twinges now? She went, no. Baby's up there singing Gimme Up.
You know, according to that, Johnny, your tracing might be there for days. I think you'll survive, you know.
She's got a Costas and she's buying some fags at morning, so she'll be all right.
Oh, yeah, get your priorities right, Johnny. Fags first.
She went, can you take me up in morning to get me fags? I went, yeah, I'll get you fags. I'm getting her there for 2 o'clock. Haley will be there for about 3 o'clock, but I told her I can't wait any longer than that.
No.
If I get stuck in traffic, I can't pick Keena up. I need to drop her there at 2 and turn round and come straight back.
Straight back, yeah.
And if it were normal school time, I wouldn't be able to do it really without dropping her even earlier.
Don't listen to any advice that Gary's giving you, Amjad. So that's the best thing about weddings, Amjad. Plenty of singles looking to mingle. Oh dear.
Yeah, but that kind of wedding, they could all be cousins.
But yeah, you know, just concentrate on having a good time, Amjad, and getting your brother a nice wedding. But yeah, don't listen to any advice that Gary's got to give.
Yeah, Richard, I thought earlier when I got back, I should have brought you some bloody Voltarol up. I've got about 15 tubes again.
I know. I got a bag full.
Well, I get it prescribed every month, but I only use it when I need to. Normally, I put it in my hands because I have a lot of buns on my hands as well.
Well, Chris should have gone and picked.
You know, my hands get cold. They don't fucking work. I can't feel shit in my fingers when my hands are cold.
Johnny, me and your Tracy were talking this morning, and she says, I don't know whether it were all folding in or whatever. She says, but my hand, I says, Tracy, I says, my elbow on this hand, on this arm, and my shoulder, they've been killing me all day.
Yeah, there were no trumpet polishing this morning.
It's all that wrist action, that's where it is. Folding it in.
Wow, I'm not a spoon. You're not stirring your tea. Yeah, right. I'd have to wake her up first.
That's no, she says, I decided after I'd done all my jobs, I was going upstairs. She says, and
then she woke up at 5:30.
She says, I got laptop under me arm, a cup of tea, and a piece of that cake and brownie in the other hand. She says, and she says, I got her upstairs in our bedroom, and she says, and I could feel, and she says, I basically, she says, Chuck play it, so Kate didn't floor.
God's sake.
I says to her, I says, that's it. I says, best idea, save the cake first. So, but
So
she
I'm
said,
gonna be sliding around on fucking bedroom floor like Tom and Dean later.
no, it didn't go on the floor. It went on the bed, and it didn't move off the plate. The plate landed on the bed. And
Okay.
all the cake was intact on the plate. Yeah, I was laughing me saying that. I says, I put save the cake. So she says, what, are you saving your cake? And I went, no, you know, just make sure that you save the cake. You know what I mean?
We got a hashtag that, haven't we?
Yeah.
Hashtag save the cake.
Yeah. But we'll have to do a GoFundMe.
Oh, I need to GoFundMe for driving to York and back fucking 17 times this week. Because I've got a feeling that's what's going to happen.
Save the sausage. Talking in riddles again, Gary.
I booked to see Ailey this Saturday, but we won't be able to now because nobody's like to see her for the first 7 days. And then they said we could go see her where it's just us in nursery with her and new baby. We don't have to have any prison.
Hashtag save the cake. Like you, Richard.
No. What was it?
Music.
Not me.
It wasn't me, as Shaggy says.
It weren't me either. Got a ghost.
Somebody's listening. 12 people.
Crypto says, best not say, leave the cake with me then. Well, you see, you know.
Hashtag what happened.
You know, she didn't want it. She didn't want it going to waste and fall off floor. So she says, I sort of.
She's back.
Telling about, you know.
Hello, Tracy.
You want about your pancake flipping up bed?
Save the cake. You know, we're starting a motion. Hashtag save the cake.
Yeah, Richard, I'm not being rude, right? But get noted.
Oh, dear.
I have a boot set over there for a quid. It's in a little cabinet, look.
But the thing is, yeah, he did try it. Tracy, we're on about it earlier on. Tracy says, did you try yours?
Yeah. He's just come down from lapping living room.
Yeah, I did. It was lovely. It was, Tracy.
Yes, Johnny.
Superb.
Oh, you've sent her around the garage to rate the discount section. As bad as Johnny.
Yeah, it was really nice, that, Tracy. I had a piece of each.
Richard, didn't I earlier says, wonder what I could get for a £5 and what did I spot that camera for £5?
But yeah, we were talking about, you know, laptop underarm, cup of tea. And
I'm giving it a clean up, Richard.
Plate with cake on it.
Give it a nice clean up.
Like that, Johnny. Yeah, I loved it, Tracy.
That's the daddy brownie, that one.
It is nice, but you don't put it together because it's too much sugar. I had a bit of the brownie, a bit of the bloody tart thing, and some of the ice cream here. I'm fucking buzzing.
Oh,
Tina started bouncing about on a ball for about an hour until it wore off.
But I must admit, we had some of that tart and that ice cream, and ever since, it's just dissipating a bit.
There's a lot of sugar in it.
That
sort of thing you haven't, you know, when you go in like somewhere like a coffee shop or something and you get a piece of cake, it's like a little sliver. That's what you need, that in a portion, really. Yeah. 50p? Where'd you get a BLT for 50p?
Discount section at shop has just been saying.
I'm going to say, what is it? Brick, lettuce and tomato?
He sent Leslie to shop to have a look round discount section. That's where he says he got a BLT last night for 50p.
Well, Tracy goes down on Ninja Warrior to Morris's, doesn't she? For put fucking chips in my face.
Oh, I'm afraid that day, Johnny, I'd a fucking lamp to with chips. I would.
Yeah, she was on CCTV.
I don't care fucking less. And I say, right, shove chips in my face now.
Oh, Tracy's wearing a new biker jacket I got her tomorrow as well.
Oh.
She's going into school, Fonzie style. Into hospital, I mean. She's school.
Flame grilled McCoy's big. Oh, I like McCoy's, but I don't like them flame. I don't like so gives me heartburn. Flame grilled.
Chris in 5 years. How mad is that? No Chris at all. Keena went, but can't you have a quaver? I went, no, I can't have a quaver. I says, that's mushed up potato made in a shape.
All Chris's potatoes, aren't they?
Literally, yeah, that's it. The old point of calling it a potato, it's not a fucking potato, is it? If I got a potato with it.
This what makes me laugh. They do.
Tell you something, those Pringles barely qualify as a crisp.
They sort of saying, oh well, if we bake them, they're less fattening than ordinary crisps. Not really.
It's a cheat. They've got to sell you a bag of air with a few crisps in bottom.
I've had plenty of them, Johnny.
I hope seeing in the freshness of my nap, put a fucking crisp in it.
But yeah,
she's sour, but she's scattered.
I must say, I mean, we didn't have all three, but we had some of the tart and the ice cream for tea. And I'm same as Johnny Tracy, right here in middle. Right here in middle. And it's like
give me a Yorkshire portion though. A brownie. She give me a brownie size of a fucking, what do you call them? Oh, I'll remember in a minute.
It must be something to do with Yorkshire then, because Chris, way too much. And way too much ice cream and all. It must have done
that way, she give me a brownie the size of a Rubik's Cube.
Oh dear.
What you get with trade? Do you want a corner? Richard, what she gave you was supposed to be a corner.
Yeah, a very big corner.
Yeah. It was corner with front step.
See what Johnny's talking about? He went to see Richard today because he went to auction house to pick a few bits up, and Tracy sent him some of her baking.
And you, have you had a look in that yet? The railway thing.
Yeah, I have. I watched the DVD tomorrow.
Hi, Jason. How are you?
Jason.
Some good pictures in that book, isn't there? Have a look.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, next week is still on the chocolate orange theme, but we're doing donuts and cookies.
Well, we should have come down off the other stuff by then.
Just one macabre, I won't be a sec.
It's finally warmed up enough in here.
I have it when I eat, Chris, as they are strange to me without bread.
I had a gap in between, Tracy. Waste not, want not.
Help me, neither me, Chris, or even Callum couldn't eat it all. So you're a Chris Butty connoisseur then, Gary?
That used to be my go-to on the night when I lived on my own with that Chris sandwich.
But you see, there's Chris in or Chris out. That's
See, you can have an ham sandwich, can't you? Just a normal ham sandwich. Whack a load of fucking crisps in it. It's a luxury ham sandwich. Yeah, oh yeah, you got to crisp them in.
it's not just the Yorkshire way, it's anyway. You have to press
And then
it
when you
down.
get your little bits at the bottom, just squish them all together, and then you can go.
when you put your crisps on your butty, yeah, you've got to squeeze it together.
If you got no margarine left or butter, just use a spread of tomato sauce on instead. So tomato sauce, bread, ham, crisps. And if you're really posh and you got more than one slice of ham, put the crisps in between.
I'll tell you what I will have. I'll have a glass of juice, please.
Luxury, Crypto.
Coffee in anyway.
Oh yeah, I'll still have a. But yeah, I think Gary, I think most people grew up with crisp putties.
You know, she's on the chair, my legs aren't being cramping on.
Crisps on a butty, and then
It's salt vinegar butty sandwich, yeah.
well, I mean, we're talking about you could put them on out, can't you? You know, cheese,
cheese, and then salt vinegar crisps on top.
I've got a mouse on my knee and my legs twitching and it's moving mouse across me.
Tracy says,
cheese. Oh yeah, cheese on you, Chris. Oh, prawn cocktail.
But this is the thing. I mean, if it were a week where you were really flush, you get proper onion on your cheese.
That's Tracy when she met me. My entire shop were is to get 2 big chickens, a couple of bags of potatoes to peel and that. So I used to just cut them up army style. I left them with skins on me. I liked them with skins on. And spaghetti.
I splash out the odd time to buy a baguette from Tesco, fill it with cheese and ham and ready salted Walkers.
Gary's gone for some Kleenex now. Try eggs. Try eggs. I eat about 30 a week.
But I mean, what I'm saying is, Gary, when you were a kid, you know, when it were.
Yeah,
I've got skin.
What ducks? Okay.
Yeah, Brie, you obviously wash the potato, but just cut it straight up, bang it in, boom.
I mean, there's
revolution.
You can do chips, you can do wedges.
No, but you waste half of it peeling it, don't you?
Yeah.
Boom. Good scrub. Whack.
Plus it's fibre. The skin on the potato is fibre.
Yeah, I used to do a week shop for about 17 quid. Everything home brand, obviously. And if nobody's looking, I'm not bothered about dinting the tin. Fucking ravioli's expensive.
Oh, I used to love that tinned ravioli.
Tina loves ravioli. She'll have it with oat. So you want fish? You want ravioli with your fish? You do know that.
They do a spag bol and all in tins now as well, don't they?
Yeah, we've got all that sort of stuff. You've seen Tracy's tin cupboard. I think the most thing she's got in there at the moment is rice pudding. We've got about 97 tins of rice pudding.
I'm going to say, I bet since you've had the 47 tins of tunas.
Yeah, you have to put your arm right to the back now. up the middle aisle. The really deep cupboards, those.
Can you remember, Johnny, Chris taking that picture of you holding all them cans of tuna? And Chris put on Facebook, anybody want a can of tuna for a tenner?
There were 47 tins of tuna in that.
They were jumping on him left, right and centre. That's expensive for a tin of tuna.
You know something? When I took all the tins out of that top cupboard, it actually loosened it off the wall a bit. I had to find it. That was for years of having all that weight, pulling it forward.
I'm surprised it hadn't fell off, Johnny.
No, I've tightened it up.
But yeah, I've seen that cupboard firsthand. I'll let you know.
Took me an hour to empty it and put it in a bowl.
Then about Tracy's tin cupboard, Richard.
Yeah.
I've seen
Saw
that.
that tuna. Bloody
I'm
hell.
going to say, I've seen that cupboard.
You have to put your hands up back at cupboard for tuna now, Richard. Up the central aisle.
Johnny says when he emptied it, it were really loose. And
All I know is everything in that tin cupboard is worth more than when it went in there. Because you see the price of food now. You know?
That, well, it's.
We've got about 10 years worth of pasta.
You never know what's going to happen. You know what I mean?
We've got enough rice and pasta to last about 10 years. It's not even an exaggeration. It's not an exaggeration either. So we have them pull-out cabinets, don't we, Jeanette? And the full all the way up.
They're thinking of starting their own corner shop.
I tell you something, it's a good job I bolted them to the wall because they fucking lean over when you open cabinet. I'm just waiting.
You know, if we ever had a what do you call it? Armageddon. Yeah,
you mean tuna?
Johnny and Tracy and Keena will be fine.
Hey, look, she's got five tins of Tina.
She says she's going to have to stock a tuna up again. I'm not kidding you.
No wonder there's no room in cupboard if we've got 5 Tinas in there.
Oh.
The only Tina I ever knew were a big girl.
Yeah.
She's going to get me for that one now. You have to take fucking piss about my spelling. Yeah. Yeah, I do. Can't help it. She can spell I love you with a W.
Grace says, what's Tina Turner doing in cupboard? Oh.
Yeah, you open cupboard and she goes, Thunderdome.
But
try on into changing room.
You know,
sake, partners. Was that joke by J.R. Hartley? I know what last time I watched an advert.
Well, you see, this is the thing. If there were an Armageddon, Johnny's got his love shack. He's got loads of rice and pasta. I've got a cupboard full of tins.
I have 2 generators. 2.
Yeah. Johnny's set.
I could do with actually having. I bought a few extra fuel cans the other day. I need to actually fill them up when I can afford it. It's currently having to go in the car.
I'm going to say the price of diesel and petrol. It's a big.
You know, remember, Richard, when you used to be able to fill them cans up for about £3?
Yeah.
Now it's about fucking £8.50 or something to fill a fucking 5 litre can up.
It is. It's ridiculous.
Yeah, I've got a big generator that run for 15 hours and one that run for 7.
Bruce says every time you open cupboard, it's song You're Simply the Best.
And I also, if we have no power whatsoever, I have a wind-up radio. I go, come on, you bastard!
Wind-up radio.
Well, no, I have actually got a wind-up. It's solar-powered as well. It even has emergency lights where to do a beacon noise and stuff.
Oh, so
if you see a pile of rubble and something's beeping, it's me.
If you're adrift somewhere and you can't find Johnny, you just search for his beep.
Look under the caravan.
What caravan? Not be there much longer.
No, that is coming down. I'm looking forward to smashing it over an hour, actually. Fucking wreck it. Pile of crap in front garden. It'd be a scrap man's dream, though, wouldn't it? If I cut it all up small enough. There's a lot of gypsies behind us, and they're scrap merchants. So I'll just go. Right, whoa! Put your dishcloths and pegs down, and your Lucky Charms. I've got some scrap metal for you.
I like
Simply
how
the
it went.
best. Well, I only put that washing machine out there for fucking 2 minutes of it, and it fucking gone. Oh, when did you put it out? I said about fucking 5 minutes ago.
I remember that.
Literally, I turned around to put trolley behind gate, fucking looked round, and there was a scrap van.
Like flies round shit, aren't they?
Well, before all edges grew around that caravan, I used to get gypsies and that asking all the time if that caravan were for sale. I says, one of you lot dropped it off. 3 rather burly gypsies delivered it. So where do you want it? I said, there's no tow ball. He went, oh, we don't need one of them. Fucking lifted it up. They were the tow ball. And it's been there, but hasn't moved since. And that were about, I think I've had about 8 years, haven't I? Something like that. It's a 1984 hobby. Now it's a 1984 with a leak. It's only a temporary fix. I can't fix the leak properly. Not on the big air vent. It's smashed to pieces.
I seen his budget job other day. Oh dear.
I sat down and thought, shit, I could have put the stripes the other way around. It goes whoop, whoop. In a proper pissing it down, that won't work. It'll just fill up, won't it? I've got a feeling that'll just fill it with water.
And you sat there and it go.
Yeah, you just see it bowing. It's only that chip plyboard stuff. It's a very temporary fix.
Very, very temporary.
But I've got a few days reprieve now, haven't I? I can get on with clearing this shed out.
But
What it is I need another shed.
Kevin.
I need a shed to put the shed stuff in, so I can sort the shed to put the workshop stuff in to the shed, and then have somewhere to put the shed stuff. But there won't be a caravan.
Oh, you need a shed.
I didn't quite follow that one, Johnny.
Even though I've got 3 caravan storage boxes. I'll suss it. There is one other shed available, but I don't think Keen will be happy if she can't get in the shed. Last time she popped her head in her shed, she went, oh, spider, and shut it. She hasn't been in since.
Hello.
Hello, I'm Todd. How are we doing?
All good.
Did the love arts work in the dark? No.
Don't think they did other night. No.
That's that test done. Thanks, Sandra. Just doing the test. Right, don't panic, Trace. I'm turning it to number 2 now. Right. My electric meter's a dicky fit when I plug that in. Probably don't help the fact that I'm running power about 30 foot across the garden.
Nah, not tonight, Gary. Gonna keep the lights shut tonight. Hi, Tim.
Excited about Saturday then, Amjad?
Yeah, a bit nervous as well.
Are you nervous flyer?
Yeah, it is a long one.
That's what made me ask you.
Hi, Bria. Hi, Crypto.
I'll tell you something, Richard, when I got home, I needed a good leg stretch.
I bet you did.
I could do with a bit of a bolster on that seat as well. I might try that cushion thing that you give me.
Yeah.
You know the driver's side seat, you know, where you have your right leg, it's a bit, there's not much padding to it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah,
So in other words, it gives you no morse.
all cars were on that
They call
side.
it the bolster, the bottom bit.
Oh, I know you are,
right,
Gary.
All sorted.
Do you wear your flight
That
socks?
jelly thing, all right, but I can't get off the fucking seat. It's so
Do you have
good.
do you have to wear your flight socks and everything then when you go, Amjad?
I just go in my normal clothes.
No, because you can buy socks. Because we've been like a long haul flight. It's basically to stop you from getting DVT.
Yeah, but the thing is, Jeanette, like when I'm on the plane, I just take my trainers off and I just fold my legs on the seat.
Oh. Ah.
See, how
Because the
dare
thing
you?
is-
These are not my wife's leggings.
The thing is, Jeanette, it's a connected flight. It's not a direct one. It's a connected one.
How long's your first leg then?
So we're going from London to Doha and then Doha to Lahore.
Who the what now?
It's a country in Pakistan called Lahore.
Gary says, can you bring him 600 fags back?
No, I mean from London to Doha. How long's that flight?
Oh gosh, I don't know.
You might need more than one magazine, I'm trying.
I'd rather be watching films.
I'm gonna say either that or he'll have his buds in.
Yeah, I'm gonna have a break from TikTok uploading for 3 weeks.
Hey, look, there's no damp in here, look. Still nothing in it. It's just cold.
Looks
Them
good.
damp things you put in your caravans.
Oh, yeah.
Alright.
You can stick it in that caravan out there, you can fill it up in a week. You can feel it though, you know, like when you come in here, it's just a bit cold.
Hey, up if he's bringing
just
any
dry.
back, Gary, he'll bring them me. Never mind you. You know, way down line.
Could you bring him back as a 1,000 Lambert and Butler, please? Yeah, all right.
Well, that's you know part of the. Bria says if
Bria said if one leg's longer than the other, I've caused balance problems. Last time I went on a plane, I was about 12 and I went to Mallorca. That's it. It's last time I went. It's last time I left the country.
On the plane is when we went on honeymoon, and that's 22 years ago this year.
Yeah, last time I left the country, I didn't have a beard. In fact, I'm not sure if my balls would have dropped by then either.
Well, what a subject to bring up, Johnny.
Well, 1 minute I was school choir. Next minute I was singing Barry White songs. When you know love, you've got to know love. Oh, sorry, Kevin, if you're about. I didn't do any music. You were busy traffic up way up. And up way back down. Just wanted to get back. So I'll give her a few beans. I just had cruise control on, Richard, right? And I'm just going.
It was so sad. It was so sad about Brissy, wasn't it?
I know.
Yeah, I like Richard. I've had a
Shocking.
good few chats with him.
How did he die?
They found him dead in his chair.
The only thing I
What?
know, Amjad, is his sister messaged me and she says he were in his chair watching telly, and you know what I mean.
Because I only saw Raphael's post on Facebook and Everyday Solace'
Well, I know it's
post.
awful for the person that finds you, but it's not a bad way to go, is it, really?
Well, no.
Because when I saw Raphael's post on Facebook, I was like, nah, oh my god. And then I saw Everyday Solace' post as well.
Yeah, we've been on a long time as well, haven't we? So there's a few gone now.
Yeah.
I know a couple that have gone. I know a lot that have just said, oh, fuck YouTube, and gone as well. That was a chair, by the way.
I mean, the thing that shocked me was how old he were. He was
I
younger than
know.
me.
How old was it?
55.
I've been on
Okay, well,
panel
that's
with
not
him
it.
once. I've been on panel with him once on Raphael's.
I've been on a few lives with him. He's a good lad.
He really is.
Over the years, I would say I've been on many panels with Brissy Boy on it.
I've got trolleyed with Brissy. Has anybody seen Tamsy? She all right?
Richard?
Say again, sorry, I missed that one.
You're not from Tamsy. She all right?
It's her birthday, isn't it, tomorrow? And then it's her daughter's birthday, so I think that she's probably,
Oh,
now they've got a car, I think they'll be out and about and getting around a bit, you know.
Yeah,
She posted on Instagram the other day.
I don't do that Instagram.
When she did that, you know, that muscle car thing, I
Yeah.
put a comment and I says, "Oh, I'm sorry I missed it." She's only just responded to it,
Right.
so she's, you know, a bit behind with things by the sound of things.
Right.
But
You heard
yeah,
anything from Bella, Jeanette?
I have.
Huh? Oh, right.
Yeah,
Yeah. Her lips are sealed. She sat on a tube with super glue earlier.
it's a case of having to, Johnny.
It's
Hey?
okay.
I ain't said anything to
Oh,
anybody,
That's
but yeah,
okay.
I did hear from her.
Right.
I know nothing. Literally.
Nobody other than me and Chris knows about, you know, what was in the message.
Okay.
This is the thing. I had a message from Baz, but it looks like it's created another Facebook page.
Right.
Now Chris had a friend's request off a Baz Burton.
Right.
And he's shown it me. There's nothing hardly on it at all. And I says, no, that's not real one. Because I know it's how Baz used to start off a message to me.
Right.
He started it off, you know, in a certain way. Now, I know that was the real Baz the other day because it started off that way, if you know what I mean.
So like a candle or something.
So I knew that person that messaged me the other day was the real Baz Burton.
Right.
So, but you know when you've known somebody all that time, Amjad,
Yeah.
you know, you get to know, you know what I mean? And he always used to start his messages off in a certain way,
Yeah.
every single time, without fail. And I knew that wasn't him the other
Yeah.
day, but I
Right.
knew that was the real Baz.
Yeah.
When he messaged me.
Okay.
See, that's how I knew the difference, Bria. That's how I knew that the Baz Burton that messaged me the other day asking me for €100 wasn't the real Baz Burton. Because I did actually get a message off the real Baz Burton. And he always starts his messages off in exact same way. And only the real Baz Burton would know about it. So
Well, you know it's me. I'll start with an A up. Or if I'm feeling that way out, I'll put a load of E's.
But this were another thing, Amjad. A couple of days later, because you see that night when they tried to get €100 out of me, I said, Callum, I says they were trying to get €100 out on me, and I says I just turned around and said, well, I could do. You give me some.
They
Right.
picked the wrong part of UK to ask for money.
But when they messaged Callum, they wanted $25.
Wow.
€100 off of me and $25 off Callum. And our Callum knew straight away that it weren't him.
Wow.
Because I'd warned him in advance. So me
Right.
and Callum have both had
Yeah,
same
somebody from
messages.
R2 tried ringing Tracy earlier, offering her a new plan. I said, oh, we didn't fucking tell them no.
You know, and yeah, strange, isn't it, that they want €100 off of me, but they only want $25 off Callum.
Wow.
And another thing in the message, and Callum says, well, I know this is not the real Baz Burton. And he says, well, I need that $25 for my kids, for some supplies for my kids. So that were another, you know, Baz and Bella ain't got no kids.
Exactly.
I fucked up there then, didn't I?
So, but Callum knew from get-go that it weren't him because I'd warned him about this one that I'd had. But yeah, Bria's right. The real Baz Burton wouldn't want euros or dollars.
Hey, that's
Yeah.
that jag I got, Richard.
Very nice.
Hmm.
Oh.
You know, changing from euros, you know, one day and then
The
wanting.
door's open as well, but somebody's pushed them in too far and have to have a twiddle with that. They pushed them in too far. I'll sort that out. I've got one with a dodgy ejector seat coming tomorrow. It's one at DB9's, you know, a Bond movie, but the ejector seat bit's stuck up like that. So the retracting loop won't go back out.
Probably they've given it to a kid to play with and they've keep pressing it to a ejector.
You can tell with that they pushed the doors in too far.
Yeah.
I'll sort that out. It's a proper dinky one though. It's Jaguar E-Type.
But you see, I says the other day, Amjad, I will not reveal what Baz always says to me because you never know who's watching. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
There's only me and him. No.
Okay.
Well, apart from Chris, he knows.
Hey, Jeanette, man in your code is old boiler.
Jeanette.
Can you remember him calling me an old boiler, Amjad?
Don't remember.
When we were on about his boiler and it kept packing up, and he says,
yeah.
And then
when she told me hers were a glowworm.
And then he realised what he said, and he went, I didn't mean that. I didn't mean that.
I did realise within seconds.
Well, I mean, this is the thing, Johnny. With that good friends, we can laugh about it. You know what I mean?
A guy on TikTok.
I've received any court letters yet.
Jeanette, a guy on TikTok messaged me earlier, and this guy called me a rat.
A rat? Well,
yes.
That's a new one.
He put capital letters R-A-T.
Obviously, can't get your
You
name.
should have put what, Roland?
Bella used to call him Jockstrap.
Yes, I love that.
Jockstrap. I forgot how that.
Now he's known as a chocolate lesbian nibbler.
But this is the thing. I mean, last night on baking, I don't know whether you were here. Oh, I don't think you'd gone.
I kept falling asleep, me.
Johnny says, put Link in. I went, you're getting as bad as Chris. As though they've been taking lessons off him.
No, it's when you said, oh, I'm just waiting on Tracy. I thought, well, what's she clicking?
Well, you see, I don't put the link in till I actually see that she's in the chat.
She'd plugged in the camera into the wrong USB port and it didn't detect it. What it is, if you just plug a USB port into it and then start the computer, it won't detect it.
No. You have to plug your camera in beforehand.
Yeah.
Before you fire.
It's got to find it.
Yeah.
So as soon as I did that, right. It was a good live, what I remember.
I'm on the desert island up a coconut tree to get signals. Sorry.
I'll tell you something, Jeanette. That little oven did that baking all right last night.
I know.
That'll save me 400 quid. I'm buying a one. I'm joking. She'll kill me if I don't get one now.
2 years she's been without the oven, Johnny.
I know, it's ridiculous. She still managed to bake.
Well, I says to Tracy last night because she.
Think about it. I've never asked her to prepare a stove or anything.
And I says, if I was you, I says I'd put one of them shelves in the middle, the middle bit, and it should do it fine. So yeah, it did a cracking job, Johnny.
12 quid.
I know.
I'm looking after it. I clean them cookers every other day, all of them. It's a bit OTT, I know, but if you leave all in, and because the fat drips into the bottom, and you don't want a taste of another food when you're cooking it in an air fryer.
No, I know what you're saying.
Plus, they don't get all gunked up if you clean it. I just get a kitchen roll and wipe them out, and then clean the grid. Them
shelves were brand new because they still got wrapper on them. This.
Apparently, we got there about half 12. it opened about just after 11. She said loads of people asked how much it was. She said £12, and they all fucking walked off. Snobby twats.
No.
Probably had a load of Romanians saying
the
seven.
price that, I mean, them baskets alone, Johnny, are between 10 and 15 quid. You know, them baskets that were inside it, they
I had to hog-tie the chicken to get it through the skewer.
You know what I mean? The chip basket,
Yeah.
them alone vary in price between 10 and 15 quid.
Hey, now I don't have her using the Death Star fucking pan of fucking oil on bloody cooker. Scares the shit out of me every time he does that.
Yeah.
So I showed her, I said, here, cook your potatoes, and I sprayed them with oil, and I put some salt and pepper on them, give them a good roll about, whacked them in. Lovely. There you go. And I don't even want them.
That's it. That's it. But she said
she quick as well.
Never go back to, you know, having them in the frying pan. Chip pan, I'm sorry.
So I just need a massive oven. So.
Have you used your air fryer recently, Richard?
I'm using it for about a week or so.
You still getting your meals from?
I still get them delivered. You know what I mean? So I don't really.
I've got a tower cooker, a Ninja cooker, a double air fryer, that Ghost Chefy thing, another that does me eggs and grill. The grill works on that massive oven, you know. It just won't. I'm thinking, well, if I just keep the door shut, wouldn't that do? To do a massive piece of toast in it.
What about your egg boiler? You used that recently?
Oh yeah, I've used that. Not really. Not in last week or so. I used it last weekend. I think it were.
That's a good idea. Like, so I eat loads of eggs, mate.
Oh, it's brilliant!
Loads of eggs.
It's brilliant. It is.
Tracy bought eggs for baking yesterday. I thought, shit, she ain't got any eggs, so I bought her a tray of eggs as well. So we've got loads of eggs now.
The thing is, Richard, I mean, like when you first did that on live, you know how to tweak it a bit. You know how you like your eggs.
Yeah, I don't. I like hard-boiled egg, but I don't like them rock solid. The yolk.
No,
I like
the
yolk
I don't.
a bit soggy. You know, so
you like them hard boiled, but with a runny yolk.
Well, runny yolk.
In Otley Centre, when Tracy used to work at a pub there, right? I used to go in there and drop on the morning. There were butchers and they made their own Scotch eggs. And it was like a bit of a runny yolk to it, but the fucking Scotch eggs were like that. And you know, like you normally get them rolled in breadcrumbs, these were like fucking breadcrumbs like that. They were lovely.
I learned how to make Scotch eggs.
They were freshly done on the morning, so when I got one, it was still warm.
But there's not many places nowadays, Johnny, apart from a bona fide butcher, where you can find sausage meat.
Well, I go down to that butcher's down there. They prepare it all on site.
Yeah, I mean, like that. I think last time I needed any sausage meat, Chris had to go to.
Glad you said that. I need to ninja a chicken on way out of here.
We went to Crystal Peaks, you know, like how they've got like an indoor market, but round edges they've got butchers and whatever. And they ended up going there for some sausage meat for me.
I need to put the edit deep freeze on way out.
It's such a ball ache. I mean, yeah, you can like skin your sausages, but you've got to skin them one by one just to get the bloody sausage meat.
I used to like them square sausages because they're the exact same size as your fucking
sandwich.
You can't beat a sausage that's the same size as a slice of bread.
Yeah.
But what are they called? Lawn sausages, isn't it? Them Scottish sausages.
Corn?
They used to be called lawns sausages. Square sausages. Come on, Jeanette.
Let me
You've heard of square sausage.
Oh no, I have.
But they were called lawns. I'm sure they're called lawns. Scottish name, isn't it?
Gary
probably the only thing she's never Googled.
Gary sent me a picture.
Oh dear.
Reduced bags of crisps.
Hey, he's sorted now.
Huh?
Gary sent me some pictures Reduced bags of crisps.
Right, Tracy does it. We got a deep freeze, so you just wang it all in there. I have to ninja a chicken up way back to house. Do a multi-pack, you
It
see.
ended up 2-0, Johnny. So they didn't score again after.
Well, that's another win. Hey.
Jeanette.
So that's 9 goals in two matches.
You're eating.
A white chocolate cookie lesbian.
Yeah, Tim says I'm right. Thank you, Tim.
Lorne, Lorne.
Well, I didn't say how it was spelled.
No, I mean that's what I'm saying. That's how it's spelled. It is Lorne.
I used to get them. What that bloody frozen food shop? I used to get them at Jack Fulton's. That's it. They're all those heron food ones now, aren't they? They seem changed over brand name, didn't they?
They're called breakfast patties at Iceland.
Yeah, but they're round. The patty ones.
Breakfast pack here in and this is from Morrison's. £3.65. And it's got black pudding. Let's have a look. Let's have a look what's in it. 4 point.
Past the new recycle shop today. I'm looking at it.
See, Gary says you can get them square sausages in Iceland. There's what's in it, Johnny. 4 pork links, 4 beef loin slices, 4 black pudding slices, and 2 haggis slices.
Mm.
And that's from Morrison's. Simon Howie breakfast pack, look.
I try not to shop in Morrison's, but I don't like Morrison's. When during our lockdown and that, when all fucking security guards were being cocky asses.
I think only thing I'd eat after that lot is sausages.
Yeah, the fallout with security guard. He went, hey, you can't come in here. I went, I'm going shopping. He went, get to end at Q. I said, well, where's end at Q? He went, there. I went, fuck you. Fucking halfway around car park. So I'm not doing any of that as well.
At our Asda, Johnny. They
That's what you'll have to do. I said, screw
round.
you, mate. I said, screw you. I'm not fucking coming back in here until this shit's over with then. No way. I'm queuing around a car park like a fucking robot waiting for me a little fucking bit of food. I don't do authority at the best of times. Especially not some jumped up security guard who thinks he's fucking Robocop.
I had a how do they do that moment? So I'll tell you what's in these lawn sausage squares then. It's minced meat, rusk, and spices. But it ain't got a casing like, you know, your normal condom.
Condom.
Well, you know, when they're putting it on thing, it's like a never-ending condom, isn't it? If you know what I mean. If you've ever seen anybody making sausages,
Willy Wonka's sausages.
You know, it's like the pig's intestine, isn't it? And you just put it on end of this tube, and you're forever.
Ooh.
You know, Jeanette's past life coming back to haunt her.
I know how to make a sausage, Johnny.
She knows how to do that. Them hands have done that before.
Yeah. Believe it or not, they have, Johnny.
There you go. Told you. But you know how to do the twist, don't you, in between as well?
I couldn't get the hang of the twist, but I know how it's done. Yeah.
Jeanette, I'm gonna go now.
Okie dokie then.
I was parked on top of the other.
Okay, Amjad.
I'll see you on your panel tomorrow,
See you
Richard.
later, Amjad.
Bye-bye.
Tomorrow.
Bye.
Bye.
Have a chocolate lesbian on my behalf.
I will do.
Bye.
Bye.
How did they manage that one? Car parked on top of another?
It must have been in
But yeah.
Rich's car park.
The twisting and knotting and everything, John, it were a bit too complicated for me. But I know how it's done. But yeah.
I was a
See,
turkey strangler at one point.
My ex-brother-in-law was the butcher. So that's how I know.
She's been popping like candy today.
They used to make their own sausages.
Oh,
So yeah, I do know how it's done.
still got a sore here. Not as bad as it was yesterday. I'm not putting drops in, so it just doesn't work with my ears. Just have to wait till it bloody falls.
Yeah, but sometimes putting drops in, Johnny, can make it worse than ever.
Oh, it's fucking
And
you know someone I had hospital with me the other week and said, do you want take it off the list now? Are your ears okay? And I said, they're fine now.
The car which was on top was an electric car, not even a month old. Where they sort of couldn't find a parking
Out of control, I think they
space.
go out of control, electric cars.
They couldn't find a parking space, so they decided to park on top.
A lot of people say they get like a motion sickness in electric cars, you know, because it's acceleration and all that with them. And the whirring of the motors and stuff. Sound like there's a few that pull up at school.
The only time I've ever
like a fucking milk float.
The only time I've ever been in sort of an electric car is like a taxi, and that was God knows how long ago.
It'll have been one of them events, this one's that's an hybrid.
Yeah.
They're not a bad idea. The hybrids. They don't seem to have a lot of fun with them. All taxi drivers use them, don't they?
Oh, it's another car as well. Dear.
So much power under your foot. I think if you just floor one, you're just going to smash straight into the nearest fucking thing, aren't you? Luckily, that Jag being a diesel and automatic, you don't actually have to touch the pedal. Do you not get it to move? It'll just slowly creep forward or slowly creep backward. When it slowly hits the fence, you go, no, it beeps like a fucking Richard, that's the only thing that gets on my tits with that car. You know the sensors?
Yeah.
This mine's a tight spot that I'm pulling on that driver. It's like pulling in it's like reversing a hospital ward.
Yeah.
There's a pull in. The back sensors go off first, and then the motion sensors at the back, and then because I'm pulling the front in, the front sensors get the side gates closed. Oh my god.
Oh yeah, will do.
White car had a thing for the blue car and wanted to make car babies.
All we got to do is rub the exhaust together, and that's it. Called the emissions test.
It wouldn't surprise me if it was some old biddy, you know, an accelerator instead of brake or something.
I've noticed that a lot of people. I don't suppose it's much with Teslas, but any electric cars seem to be older people driving them. They'll have got more mobility, won't they?
No idea. I
know.
My
mum was about to get an electric car, and I told her not to. She went, why? I said, well, you know how you top your meters up, Mum? She went, yeah. I said, you'd be fucking topping it up every 5 minutes if you have an electric car plugged into it.
See, when we went to have a look at this Jeep, they were sort of trying to steer us in the direction of an electric or even a hybrid.
But you aren't going to drive, have you?
That's it. And he says, have you got a driveway? Have you got a garage? And I went, no, neither. He says, well, one of them electric.
That old prick over at road would come and unplug it in the middle of the night just to be a knobhead. I said, yeah, Mum, you know how you top your meter up once a month? She went, yeah. So you'd be topping it up in 5 minutes if you get an electric car. I said, Mum, you've got 2 cars. You don't really need 2 cars, do you?
That's it. But you see, a lot the way they're trying to.
The only time they need 2 cars is in summer. Do you know when they go over to caravan?
You know, the way that they're trying to plug in these electric cars now is they'll say, "Oh well, it comes with a a thing to plug it in." Yeah, I don't know what you call it.
Yeah, I don't think they're safe either because you don't. Well, they either sound like a milk float, or you don't hear them at all.
But I watched a video once. I don't know whether it was on YouTube or where it were. But this woman had got an electric car and she hadn't got a driveway and her car was parked on the street. So what she'd do is she'd run, the plug-in bit as far as she could into ours, and then she'd actually plug the thing that you plug in into a socket through a kitchen window.
I know, but you're legally, if somebody trips over the wire.
That's
it.
My mum's next door neighbour's got a Tesla and she puts the wire across the pavement. I'm thinking one day if somebody trips over that.
Yeah, they're liable, aren't they?
Sort of claim.
They said there was an elderly person involved. A few people said that they got no.
EVs tend not to work at -21 as well.
This is it.
They've had weather in America.
It were probably an elderly person, didn't know the ins and outs of an electric vehicle, and you know what I mean.
It was that cold in America. They had like a Tesla that actually plugged in, and he couldn't pull it back out the jack because it was just cased in ice, but it were making like a sparking sound as well. And when he put some water, he actually put like towels around it, to warm up the thing to get the ice off. When he pulled it out, the fucking car was still making the crackling sound from the socket. No.
I'm with Johnny on that one. I don't think I'd ever have an electric vehicle. It's each to the
Plus,
own.
when they actually catch on fire, you can't put them out. Not using conventional.
There's no word of a lie, Johnny. There was a thing on the news tonight. Don't ever plug your electric scooter. Leave it plugged in inside.
Oh yeah, they can be bad. Yeah,
they were a thing, and it had totally gutted the house.
Plus, ask your house insurance when you plugged in your electric car. How much on driveway? How much you've got to pay for that fucking privilege?
But yeah, this
house burns down, and it's your electric car that caught it on fire.
They plugged the electric scooter inside, left it plugged in overnight, and poof.
Isn't it, Richard? Your car shouldn't come with a fire safety manual.
I mean, to be fair, like you said, they burn well because they've got a big battery in them, but
they just don't stop burning.
Cars catch fire every day, and they aren't electric. You know what I mean? It's
it's what.
It's just electric get bad press. You know what I mean?
Yeah, whatever. I know. At one point, you were considering an electric vehicle.
I would do. Yeah, I won't think twice.
It's each to their own, but I'd never have one.
It's like when I don't know who said it, chat that an older person driving electric, they're no different to drive than a normal car. They're identical, apart from there's no sound. There is no
acceleration bit, though, isn't it?
Well, yeah, they accelerate quicker, but that's about it. But
to an old person,
no difference. There's a lot more electric cars on road than you'd realise because you don't realise they're electric. You know what I mean?
That's exactly right, Bria. She says
the newer ones have the green bit on the number plate, but they don't have to.
Some do, some don't. They don't have to have that green blob on. You know what I mean?
Somebody, runs
wire. Pull up behind you, sounding like an ice fucking milk float, and you have for yogurt.
With that plastic stuff, but same as Bria says, that's just as dangerous as having the wire there.
If you haven't got to drive, if you haven't got it depends. If somebody likes me, I've looked into it. I haven't got to drive.
Right in the corner where you are.
I could park in corner and charge it, but for a amount of time, I could just go to Lidl and charge. Lidl will give you a free charge at Lidl, providing you take the ticket in and shop there.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Because they're dead supportive of them, you know what I mean? So you've got to work out how many hours you'd have to charge it.
That's it.
A week.
But if it's like you, Richard, you're only going like to work and a bit here and there shopping, how long a charge is going to last you.
Well, that's it. But some of them now have got good ranges on them now. The long gone are the days of the 90-mile Nissan Leaf. There's some of them Jaguar F-Paces will do 350 mile off a charge.
Wow.
Which, is enough for anybody, really.
Well, I think if we'd had a drive or we'd got a garage, Chris were all for it. And at the end of the day, it's him that's got to drive it. But when he says, you know, have you got a garage? No. Have you got a driveway? No. And he says, well, electric car's no good for you because you've got to have a driveway or have a garage.
Yeah, plus Chris likes to go up a mountain every now and again.
Yeah, I mean,
You know, it was considering it until he says, well, you've either got to have a drive or you've got to have a garage.
that's like their rules. That's their rules. But I mean, you can get away with it without having it. You could just use public charges.
Yeah. But you see, you know, once we said we hadn't got a drive or a garage, he says, well, an electric vehicle isn't for you.
We've always gone for a diesel, the new Berlingo. But she's got the one with the ramp on the back and that.
My mum used to have a Berlingo. I quite like that.
I had one years ago. Fucking worst thing I ever bought. Awful fucking car. Awful. If you wanted to move somewhere, fantastic. Apart from that, fucking awful.
I mean, boot space was ginormous, Johnny.
But that's when I just had the back injury, see. So I was driving it had a really heavy clutch, so I couldn't drive the damn thing because my legs weren't strong enough at the time. All one side of me like I'd had a bloody stroke then.
But you worked your way through it, Johnny.
I'm here, yeah. Told me, get in that wheelchair and don't get out. And then my poor Tracy went to push me out. I said, I'm not doing this to you. I'm getting out of this fucking thing.
Well, you see, that's exactly what the doctor told me, Johnny. I went.
Honestly, you know when you see him on hospitals and they're trying to walk with them rails? That's how bad I was to start with, using one of them stupid bloody things. I went
to doctors and I was that bad, and I says to him, I
was too tall for rail.
Can't you just get me one of these specially adapted, like bariatric wheelchairs? I said, I don't want no fancy. And the doctor said to me,
but you know what I mean, Jeanette? I gave you that wheelchair, didn't you? That's a bloody big wheelchair, isn't it?
But I mean, this was before then. And the doctor said to me, he says, well, it's like you're giving up. Once you get too reliant on a wheelchair, then it's like you're giving up.
Well, they said the more I walk, the more I damage my spinal cord, and the less actual walking I'll be able to do in the long run.
So I know that's true because
I proved him wrong on that one.
That came from doctor. That came from
from a wheelchair to like a walker thing.
She says I can refer you. She says, but she says, in my opinion, she says it's like you're giving up. And she says once you rely on a wheelchair, then you know you're forever reliant on it. And sort of that.
It sounds right, and as much as your partner, you end up being a fucking proper burden, don't you?
But this is the thing, Johnny. I mean, it sort of resonated with me, and I think, well, as if I can carry on, yeah, I've got walker or walking sticks. At least I'm still walking. If you know what I mean.
Okay.
I'm still walking. I've not given up, even though that wheelchair's in our spare bedroom. You know what I mean? It's there as a, let's say,
imagine the shit my poor Tracy'd have to go. I'm 6 foot fucking odd. She's 5 foot fucking old.
Yeah.
She couldn't even get the wheelchair in and out of the fucking car, let alone bloody with me in it. It was stupid. Well, even lightweight, either, Richard, was the most heavy duty fucking wheelchair you've ever seen. It was like pimp my wheelchair.
That, Richard.
You know, like they have cross members. This one had fucking girders. Solid rubber wheels and all. Oh my god.
But
I stuck it in that shed out there. I said it can fucking stay there. I'm not going back in there. There we go.
It's in our spare bedroom, Johnny, and I says to Chris, I says, it's nice to know that it's there should I need it. If you know what I mean.
It is a big beggar though, isn't it?
Yeah.
I bet you'd have a job getting that in back of that car. Yours. It fit in the other one, didn't it?
Yeah, yeah. Well, you see, that's why I bought that walker, because I knew very well that wheelchair won't fit in car. And that.
You know, my mum said one way. I said, "What if you could sort your outfit in one way, Mum? Which would it be?" She went, "I'd love to stand up straight." So, oh, you poor bugger. See, I went through that much pain having that knee up. She refused to have another one. So now she can't bloody stand up straight at all.
You see, I had that with that, you know, that carpal tunnel. I had that much trouble and that much pain with it, Johnny. You can see what results are. And
My mum's had that done to her.
I was supposed to have my other one done, but I refused. I said no. I says I had too much I even got an infection in it, and I had that many problems with it. And I says no. I says if that's what I'm going to go through again, I says you can stick it.
It's not straightforward procedures anymore, is it? They always cock it up in some way, which could be quite fucking serious if it's a big off.
I think as well. The problem with that, Johnny, is they put the sutures in too tightly.
Yeah,
that caused no
pressure on skin to split up. It depends where it is as well. It makes it awkward, doesn't it?
I mean, look,
your skin's tighter on your hand, isn't it?
You see, I've got like a dint, and that's where the sutures. You see it lying up middle of my hand where they.
Yeah, my mum had that. My mum used to. Well, I don't know if she ever actually had the op, but she used to get the injections into her. And
I've had that ever since. That lump there.
Yeah, they'll have fucked it up.
But yeah, they cut your hand from there right down to here. Yeah,
I did that with a circular saw.
They did put the sutures in too tight, and that caused the infection. But yeah.
I did it with a circular saw, mate.
Yeah, I says to him, I says, fuck doing other arm. So I'm not going through all that
I
again.
circular blade shatter, Richard, out of the machine, fucking fly at me. I put my hand up and it ran straight across the fucking bottom of my thumb instead of hitting me in the face. Because if I hadn't put my hand up, it hit me straight in the face.
Yeah.
Well, that cut right through my guider. And I had to go bloody I worked with Stewart's at the time. I had to go to Doncaster Royal, yeah. I went with a white towel wrapped around my hand. By the time I got to hospital, we were fucking dripping red. I lost loads of blood. Proper stitched me up. You could see the guiders in my thumb.
Ooh.
When you moved your thumb, you could see guiders going up and down. That's how fucking fucked up I did it.
But you were lucky there, Johnny. You lucky it was just.
But I had the same problem. They took the stitches out within a couple of days. The actual wounds opened back up again. So that's why I got quite a scar on it, actually. But that thumb don't work now. Not, you know, the full movement.
Yeah, I know what you're saying.
Well, okay, it's not the one I picked my nose with. So
it's not your bogey finger.
No. We put my thumb. I don't have to put a thumb out for a bus very often. Oh, I'm not going on the bus again anyway. Fucking germ-ridden fucking
baby
wheels with bus with wheels.
Okay. Sure, I'm having dumping.
Having delayed menopause.
No, dumping syndrome, I think.
I was fucking head up breakfast by having a fucking panic attack from sugar rush earlier. It is a lot of chocolate in one go.
It's sweat's rolling off me, Johnny.
It's like, that's chocolate. That's chocolate. Fuck me, this is
nice. Yeah, it's after effects, isn't it?
Oh, the Warbraid of coffee nut bus. I thought, oh, fucking great.
Germ box.
Then I was down with plague for 2 days, Bria.
Well, that's it. I mean,
honestly, 2 days proper knocked me on the ass. I was basically laid on bed.
You don't know the backstory to anybody that gets on that bus. I mean, they could have COVID, they could have, flu, and I've got to go out, sort of thing. You don't know.
Could be dirty bastards eating chicken and rice up phone.
They're spitting it on back of your neck.
Oh, I know I mention it a lot, but fucking traumatic. Turn around, you dirty bitch! Fucking talking me, boy. There's no eating on this bus. You're having a fucking buffet while you're on the phone. You just spit fucking rice at the back of my neck. So never mind that. Fucking hell, surprised you didn't get wraps out. Fucking picnic blanket.
It's
did a tub of rice on one knee and a tub of chicken on the other.
Could have got a job on London Dungeons on Plague Section.
Mad though, within about 24 hours of actually being on that bus, or real.
It just seems too much of a coincidence, Johnny,
It
that
does,
you
doesn't
go
it?
on bus and, you know, you've got people sniffling.
Imagine,
and
I also
coughing
sat in
and-
Wakefield bus station on these like metal seats, so you don't know who's touched them either. Just stay away from me, you bus riding fucking freak.
Oh dear. Did it?
After giving the royal wave out of my heated Jaguar.
You
I'm
know,
off to
did,
that
it,
keyring tomorrow, Richard. I want
did
that
you have
keyring.
flashbacks about it,
Lot
Johnny?
38. That Jaguar keyring.
Lot
Oh, yeah.
38 tomorrow.
There's only one in the case, but I'm not bothered about it. I want that. I'm going to up to £9, Richard.
If it goes for
£9.
more than £9, that's it. Johnny's out.
And yeah, because they had the 22% commission on top of everything over £10. And then there's £2 like thingy on top of that. That's how they make their money. Well, unless it's from an house clearance to do it, then they get double the money. They're selling loads of like sportswear and walking boots and pillows and all sorts of it, and fence posts. Tracy, we'll get some of them fence posts. They're not the right ones. There are ones that you put onto a post that's already there. Do you know how to repair them?
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So, well, they've blown over already. When that edge come down, it ripped a concrete post out of the ground. So I'm going to have fun when I move the caravan. There's a concrete post leaning over. It might be my new washing line, Paul. I've been to London twice, never again. I do not fit on the tube. I fucking don't. Can't stand up on it. Could not stand up fully at all. I had to fucking crouch. It's amazing how it went down like 3 bloody escalators down into this bloody London Underground thing as well.
Oh, get off my keyboard.
Mister's had plenty to eat tonight. He just fucking zonked out on the sofa at the moment. He ate his own body weight in cat food.
Got high bids on it already, Johnny.
On what?
On some of this silverware.
Oh yeah, the people there'd be people in the know what it don't know what they were. I ain't got a clue. He say to me he's got thousands of pounds worth of coins. Thousands of pounds of coins.
Lot 13's coins. Says 5 commemorative.
That's why,
coins.
Richard, did you hear what he said? He's starting to do auctions Monday and Tuesday, the pound auctions. Then the general clearance is Thursday and Friday. Because he's got that much stuff. Otherwise, it's going to keep backing up. When I met that Sandra, she were off to an house clearance. A farmhouse or something that we're going to.
They've got some, you know, them.
I sent him a picture of my boat, Richard. I said, mine's bigger than yours. He had a boat in the display cabinet in corner. He went, that's my favourite, that's my boat, is that? So I sent him a picture of that one.
Here are lot 24 pair of collector's cufflinks depicting cigars.
I'm only interested in lot 38. I don't want any, I'm not looking at anything else.
Pair of vintage glasses.
Anthony, good to see you.
Hello, Anthony. How are we doing? Hello.
They've got a guitar, a vintage acoustic Shaftesbury guitar.
That's the appeal with them auctions, you see. You never know what you're going to see. When I bought a box of fucking carts for God knows why.
Vintage telephone box with working telephone.
Jokes gets me, Richard, when it's not going, nobody's buying, and they go, right, last thing, nobody wanted it for £1. I go, oh, fuck, I'll have it then.
Lot 28 camping satellite dish.
Yeah, if you could, Anthony could have that.
Got some Wedgwood Jasper Way.
I need another cabinet.
Yep, they've got a camera, vintage Kodak Instamatic camera in original case.
Yeah, quite a few cabinets at that shop. I didn't have the money to spend. He went, I hope he brought you what? I said, I ain't got anything in it.
Lot 38, the most important one, original Jaguar presentation box with one original key ring.
It's the key ring I want. You can keep the box. But he says the boxes go well as well. So we'll see.
You seen that one?
Oh yeah, it's like the old proper
Biking helmet with goggles.
like the AA used to wear on them bikes.
Oh, they've got a 1950s Meccano set.
Yeah, so there's not a lot of pieces to it though. If you have a look, not a lot in it, is there?
No.
Right.
Yeah, remote control Tiger tank.
We saw one of them big robots, didn't we, earlier, Richard?
Yeah,
We used to program on bat and it'd bring you a cup of tea in about a week.
that's right. Yeah,
What's one of these?
Turning right, turning left.
Vintage handheld Bambino Master Blaster station game. It's one of them.
No idea.
Well, that's the picture of it. Look, I ain't no clue where it is.
What did you say it were called again?
Vintage handheld Bambino Master Blaster station game.
Nope.
Is it like a? Oh, you tell me and I'll tell you.
No idea.
Yeah, alien things like We used
What
yeah.
bike pit spot? Yeah, it's a vintage one though. Yeah, I'm all right, Anthony. Good to see you.
You've got a Silvac ceramic jar in Oriental style.
I've seen a set of Egyptian plates with there's apparently 24 karat gold edges. There's a set of 4.
Look at this. Look at this. This is something I'd like. Selection of brass dolls house furnishings.
Yeah, I saw that. It's like a proper little doll's house, but it's all brass, isn't it?
Yeah.
Put a bid in, Jeanette.
Vintage Brixton picnic camper, £8, Johnny.
Yeah, I actually saw that in the antique centre
Glass
today.
in it and lot.
That one I pointed out, Richard, that picnic set in corner earlier.
Arcade game as well, look.
That's the thing, isn't it? With being a clearance and antiques, it's just, there's everything. Literally everything. I was eyeing up a stuffed owl.
Vintage scientist set now. Look at these, Johnny. Stair grippers. You know, they used to grip your carpet down with.
Yeah, I ain't got room. There's no room upstairs.
I thought they were air clips to start with, and it says stair grips.
They do look nice, don't they? Do you know when you have the open, the run going up? I haven't even got room for my foot, Jeanette, let alone the fucking stuff.
A pair of vintage brass and leather bound binoculars.
I've had a look through.
Yeah, now that could pass for a piss pot.
Yeah. You could send Jack or Jill with that.
Yeah, I'm going to say that's more like a piss bucket, but yeah.
Hey, I saw a bag of telly. In my local antique shop. I remember what you mean. Yeah.
Oh, look. What about a coronet? Want to learn to play coronet?
I can play the flute a little bit. I'm saying, I bet you can. Once you blow
Oh
into,
my word. Vintage Undertaker's kit.
ooh, embalming.
It says vintage medical equipment, possibly Undertaker's equipment. Now, who the could want that?
Maybe haunted.
You know what I mean? Unless you
It,
really.
it sounds something like that. It was a Chinese musical box, but when you turned it, the music were really fucking weird. So it's a, the thing you put could be haunted.
You know what I mean? You know, they've either got to have a weird fetish to collect, you know, medical things,
Yeah.
Pikachu cards and whatever.
Lot 38. That's the only one I'm interested in. It's the only thing I can afford actually this week. I just want that keyring. It is nice. It is a proper original one as well.
It says large Art Nouveau cop planter.
I will only give it a
that
discount.
looks a bit like a Gazunder.
No, it's going goes under my bed. It's a lift up.
They've got a quite
Whatever, Tim. He put his accent into that one.
silver hallmarked Order of the Buffalo was a Masonic jewel. Whatever that is. Looks like a medal to me.
Well, on Monday, I had like a suitcase full of all them thingies. Masonic Lodge stuff and all that.
Yeah.
All these booklets on it.
Got some nice plates in, Johnny. Ooh.
Seen the Egyptian set?
Vintage 17 jewel rolled gold watch working, 10 quid.
That means if it's that, somebody, is it in blue?
No, it's
The
like
wording,
gold.
if
It
it's in
says
blue, it
rolled
means
gold.
somebody's put a bid in already, isn't it? So if it's just the starting price, it being white.
It says start price 10 quid. Pair of bowls.
I'm pleased with them glasses. They're good glasses, them that I got.
They've got some strange stuff.
I've got Del Boy style, Richard. It's summer.
Uh,
I put a little umbrella and some coloured straws in my drinks.
this is what we were talking about earlier, Johnny. But the ones that I've seen have got like barrels on back of it.
Yeah, that's what I mean. That kind. Yeah, there was Shire horses.
But with the one it used to have barrels in it. Vintage HO/00 gauge triangle train set.
Some quite a few vintage toys in it.
There's about 3 or 4 train.
Have you seen the Egyptian plates yet? They're a set of 4.
Yeah.
Quite like them, but I'm not getting them. I'm only going after keyring. That's it. If I don't get it, I'm taking my ball home.
Who would want that? Selection of vintage railway tokens, tickets.
Oh, people collect all, especially railway related. Depends how old they are and all.
That's it.
It's Intercity 125 on them. That's the only train I fucking know about, Richard.
Yeah, that's an old train, is that?
Yeah.
The Intercity 125 was designed by the same person who designed the Kenwood Chef. That's a bit useless information for you.
There you go.
I forgot his name.
I used to live near that Killingbeck train depot where they did all repairs on them and that.
They were called Kenneth something. I think Kenneth Granger, I think you were called. That name seems to ring a bell. Kenneth Granger. I might be wrong. But he designed the Kenwood Chef and then he went on to design the Intercity 125.
About your knowledge, I don't know.
which has been a really successful train, and it's still running today.
A good design, wasn't it? That
Yeah, and it was only supposed to be a stopgap.
train?
You know what I mean? It was only a temporary thing, and then when they realised how good it were, they kept it.
Vintage ballot box. What the fuck's not going to want vintage ballot box?
Full of,
Maybe
fucking,
last time you vote meant shit.
full of fucking Churchill votes.
But yeah,
Dear Mum and Dad, we will fight them on the beaches.
Gary says I have 125 Hornby train set.
Yeah.
Somewhere in my mum and
They're
dad's.
worth a bit, will that, Gary? Because they're hard to get now with 125, original ones.
So there's your backup cash supply if you need it, Gary. It's in your dad's.
Yeah, they're worth a bit, that.
Yeah, go.
Oh! Can't get hold of it now.
Can't get up that bloody loft at mate.
Intercity 125, he says.
Yeah, Intercity 125, that's what they're
Who said
called.
they had a stock outfit?
They're actually called, their actual official name is a Class 43, but they got the nickname Intercity 125 because it was a trendy thing to tap on the side, you know what I mean?
It was that logo as well, wasn't it? When it like the zip.
Zigzags, yeah, the points logo. Well, that's still used now on lots of trains, that.
Well, that's on your logo, isn't it? Is that the Intercity 125 on your channel logo?
Yeah, it is, yeah.
Ooh, I'm sounding like I know about trains.
Thinks because he's bought a.
I like that Top Gear special where they put them on them fucking caravans and they had a jag towing up. And then they had the head of Railway Monthly or something on Jeremy Clarkson's and he'd done like a speed train.
Yeah.
Gary says I won't sell it this week because I've saved a few quid on discounted crisps. I think on that note, I'm gonna call it a night.
Yeah, I've turned my eating off. I'm getting serious.
Stomach's still a bit. Ugh. I've had a coffee here for about an hour and not touched it.
You're thinking churning, aren't you? That's what you're thinking.
I know. But anyway, Johnny knows exactly how I feel because he's felt it too, if you know what I mean. But yeah.
I put my head like that up fucking breakfast bag and oh God, why did I do that?
I got this like all of a sudden I was sweating and Johnny I mean
the blanket I'm sitting on, I'm now gonna put around my head.
The last time I went like that, I ended live stream and 2 minutes later I was puking up in a bucket. So
I'll meet Richard. I'll meet you at Calais.
I shall see you all tomorrow. Hopefully.
No later. Bye.
I'll see you all later. Bye.
Bye. Bye.
I am Superman. Doo, doo, doo.